Hey, how you doing? This is your boy, singer, poet, artist, painter, Stone Thug. And maybe I got a little philosophy in me too. So, I'm a philosopher. Anyway, the name of this particular video today is called God is Fun. And I wanted to do something about God because I personally think that these days the big fella upstairs don't really get a lot of credit for many of the things that he has done. And I know and understand that a lot of people out there are not believers in God. You yourself might not necessarily believe in God, or you call God something different than I do. For you, he's the spaghetti monster. But for me, it's the Lord Jesus Christ. For me, it's the God that the Jews in the Old Testament and the non-Jews worshipped. The people who are Muslims, who believe in a different name for their God. The Christians who call God Jesus or have different names for him. And many other religions who have names for God. Elohim and the Great One, I like to call him. And basically, I understand that there are some people who are agnostic and who are atheists out there too. I want to say hello to you and thanks for sitting through this video. Hopefully I'll say something that's interesting. I always like when atheists watch videos like this because I respect them. You say, why would I respect an atheist? Well, atheists are just like us. Atheists come from where we come from. They all had mothers, they all had fathers, they all put their pants on one leg at a time. And atheists they'll consider themselves non-believers. And at one point, we all were just like atheists. We were non-believers. Something happened in my life to cause me to believe. Something may have happened in their life to stop them from believing. But at some point, the roads crossed. So, one thing I've always respected about atheists is that they're very, very intelligent, well thought out people. They think things out very well. And you have to respect their opinion because, let's face it, atheists are right. What's that? I said atheists right? Yes. Yes, I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I believe in God. But atheists are right. Atheists believe that there's no proof that there's a God from a credible, like 1 + 1 is 2, just a factual, scientific point of view. And they're right about that. There actually has never been proof on a logical, factual, scientific level that there is a person up there that's running things, pulling strings, who is God. So you can't fault them because the math doesn't add up. And that's the great, long gone, but not forgotten, Christopher Hitchens wrote, God is not great. In that point, I have to disagree with atheists because God is great. And Mr. Hitchens was a very brilliant man. I love to hear him speak. I love his accent. He was wrong about the wards and stuff, but he was very, very wrong about God. God is great. Has always been great and will always be great. Even though I remember Christopher Hitchens and certain things I liked about him, like the atheist community liked many things about him. Christopher Hitchens, every year, he'll become less and less consequential, known, less and less people will know about him. Even now, a lot of people go, who? But 1,000 years from now, they'll still be talking about God. God will remain when the doubters, those who look for facts and figures, will all be forgotten. When the dust from their bones are forgotten, God will be forefront on man's mind. Oh, I know we have highs and lows and different continents and countries and places worship God more or less in different places. In Europe, a lot of people don't talk about God. But in certain places in Russia now, they're talking more about God. In Africa, they used to worship many gods. Now they're talking more about the God that I serve. In the United States, in the 50s, they talked a lot about God. But now, in the United States, a lot of people confess to know God, but they don't talk about God as much. But I'm not here to talk about all of that. You guys understand there's highs and lows and everything. I'm here to talk about God is fun. That's right, he's fun. I know when you think of God, it's almost blasphemous to say that God is fun, because when you think of God, your parents thought of God. When many people think of God, they think of God as some big, old, scary, mean man in the sky who's pointing his finger saying, you wrong, and you wrong, and I'm going to get you, and you got it coming, and you owe me, and you going to hell, and you're going to burn in hell, and you this, and you that. And that's how we see God. But God's not like that. God is that friend that you always wanted. God is that secret, special friend that you never had. God is your lawyer when you're down and out and you need a friend to give you advice. He's a doctor when they can't find out what's wrong with you. God is the cool breeze on a hot day. God is the one who gave us taste buds in our tongue to let us enjoy the things that we like so much. Sweets. You take a sip of alcohol if you like that. God did that. If you like sex, if you don't like sex, something's wrong with you. But if you like it, if you enjoy it, God did that. He made that. Can you believe it? That God is the author and finisher of orgasms? That's right. It's not blasphemous. He put the body together for us to enjoy all the pleasures and things of this world. We hear music, Mozart, Michael Jackson, Bach, whatever. The ocean rambling against the side of rocks. God did that. When you see a sunset with your eyes and you think, wow, it never gets old. God did that. When you smell things that smell beautiful. God did that. When you think wonderful thoughts, if you like me, you like writing poetry or talking to smart people, and you can put two and two together. God did that. Oh yes, man is great. Man is creating some wonderful things. They're making great strides with robots and all kinds of things. But the things that we already have by nature, not going to school to get. You don't have to go to school to learn how to see a sunset. You don't have to go to school to learn how to smell a beautiful flower. You don't have to go to school to be able to appreciate Mozart. Just eat a steak dinner or if you don't like meat, eat a veggie dinner. All you need to do is look up and say, wow, all that was here. We were rich at birth. God did that. So for those reasons and many others, I say God is fun. When you hear a joke or something that makes you laugh, God did that. All on his own. It's incredible. It's remarkable. It's amazing. God is fun. Fun to talk to when you have a friend or somebody to talk to. When you're thinking you're all alone and life is not worth living. Life has become too much. God is right there, doing like this. Whatever you got to say, he wants to hear it. He wants to help you. He wants to listen. He's a great listener. So, on a hot day when you get a cold breeze, on a hot day when you get a cold glass of water, on a boring, dead, dry day and you hear a beautiful sound, remember, God did that. And God is fun. This is your boy Stone Thug, music artist, poet, painter, philosopher. Just checking in, saying hello, and saying, God did that. God, he's fun. Peace. Take care of yourself.